Nancy here. Today I'm going to show you how to make my cinnamon sugar cookies. These cookies are quick and easy to make. They have cinnamon sugar. They're crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside, and super easy to make. So stay with me and watch how to make my cinnamon sugar cookies step by step. Here are the ingredients you'll need to make my cinnamon sugar cookies. 3/4 cups of granulated sugar, 1/4 cup of packed brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of cream of tartar, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 egg, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/2 cup of room temperature butter that is salted, 1/3 cups of all-purpose flour. And now for the mixture of the cinnamon sugar, I have 1 tablespoon of cinnamon powder and 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. I'll also list these ingredients in the description box down below. All right, we're going to get started. In a bowl, we're going to start off by adding granulated sugar, packed brown sugar, and I'm going to break that up. And I'm going to place the butter. Using my handheld mixer, I'm going to mix it together. You want to start off on a low speed, so everything's going to go flying. Now I'm going to continue mixing until it's well combined. Okay, I have it well combined. Now what I'm just going to do is, using my spatula, I'm just going to bring it together. I want you to see the texture. And now at this point, I'm going to add the 1 egg, vanilla extract. Give it another mix. Okay, I have that all well mixed in. And now at this point, I'm going to sift in the dry ingredients. All-purpose flour, cream of tartar, and baking soda. Sift it in. And now I'm ready to mix it together and combine the cookie dough for the cinnamon sugar cookies. You want to start off nice and slow. Okay, I have the cookie dough that's come together. Now what I'm going to do is, just using a spatula, I'm going to scrape down the sides, make sure that the flour is all incorporated. Okay, here's my cookie dough all put together. For the next step, I'm just going to cover the cookie dough, place it in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes or so, let the dough firm up, and then I'll show you the next step. All right, here's my dough. I've removed it out of the refrigerator. I had it in there for about 20 minutes. I'm going to set this aside, and for the next step, I'm going to combine the cinnamon sugar. So I have here 1/2 cup of granulated sugar and 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon. Just mix it in, and we're going to roll in the balls of cookies in here so we can get our cinnamon sugar cookies ready for fall. All right, we have this well combined here. And now to form the cookies, I'm going to set this aside here. Let me show you what I have. I have here a small scoop, which is the size of a tablespoon. So this is the tablespoon. So it's pretty much the size of a tablespoon. I'm going to scoop up the dough. And then I have here a baking tray with parchment paper. And I'm going to be placing the dough balls right onto the parchment paper, and I also have my oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to just simply scoop up the dough. That way I can get the same size of cookies. Here it is, just like that. And I'm going to bring over the cinnamon sugar and place the dough of cookie balls right into the cinnamon sugar, and I'm going to keep scooping, and then eventually I'm going to roll them into the cinnamon sugar. So I'm going to continue doing this, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, I'm going to set this aside for a second here, and I'm going to roll the balls of cookie dough into the cinnamon sugar. Make sure they're well coated, just like that. And then I'm going to place them onto the cookie sheet, And I'm going to leave about 2 to 3 inches apart because they're going to definitely expand in the oven. So I'm going to continue rolling the dough in the cinnamon sugar, placing it onto the baking tray, and then we're going to get these babies in the oven. Here are my cinnamon sugar cookies ready to go in the oven. I have about almost 2 dozen, so I have 23 cookies. I'm going to bake them at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 12 to 14 minutes, and then I'll show you what they look like when they come out of the oven. And here are my cinnamon sugar cookies out of the oven. I had them in there for 14 minutes. They puff out, and then they flatten, and you get this little crackle in your cookie. These are so delicious. I have to let them cool as much as I want to bite into them. And then once they're cooled, I'll break into one and show you how delicious these cinnamon sugar cookies are. And there you have it, everyone. This is my cinnamon sugar cookies. Super easy to make. They're crispy on the outside. Take a listen. And they're soft and chewy on the inside. Perfect recipe for the fall. I hope you give this recipe a try. I know you won't be disappointed. They will be devoured here at our home, and they're very easy to make. And there you have it, everyone. That's how I make my cinnamon sugar cookies. They're super easy to make, very delicious. My kitchen smells like cinnamon right now, which I love this smell. I love cinnamon in itself. Perfect recipe to try during the fall season. You get about 2 dozen cookies, and they're just delicious. They're crispy, like I said, on the outside, and soft and chewy on the inside. Oh. You get that crunch when you bite into them, and that chewiness when you start chewing the cookie. Cinnamon flavor. Phenomenal. Well, I hope you all enjoy this recipe for my cinnamon sugar cookies. And if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, thanks so much for watching, everyone. Take care.